Welcome to episode 1 of a new series I'm calling Curb Creations, where I drive around my 2008 Toyota pickup in 101 degree temperature today. Pick up no less than 3 items that have been set out on the curb, like for trash, bring them back home and make something really cool out of those 3 items. So I'm gonna drive around and see how long it takes, and let's get going. I don't know about you, but for me, anytime I see something that's been discarded on the side of the curb, I instantly think, what could I make of that? It's kind of weird. I put my mindset as if I'm in some post-apocalyptic time frame or Mad Max, and I have to scrounge to survive. And how could I take that thing apart and repurpose it? Anyway, it's a really fun hobby of mine. This piece was really unique. It's definitely one-off, single handmade, all solid wood, and it's probably 30 years old. So I got the monstrosity back home. It's sitting on my side yard right here. Taking a look at the wood quality. Actually all solid wood. It's not hardwood, but at least it's not particle board or laminate. Take a look. Some good pieces here. I think I know what I'm gonna make out of it. And there's plenty of wood for them to make the creation I have in mind. The goal of the project is to not introduce any new material into the build, although I had 2 exceptions for fasteners and a hinge. I had to get new fasteners, screws, and nails, and then I had to buy 1 hinge. Other than that, the goal was just to use everything that I picked up from the curb and make something new from it. The wood on this corner cabinet was extremely brittle. I did split a few times. I think it's where the glue joints were, but I had to be really careful, especially with those thick triangle pieces. Just stepping on it one time just completely split one in half. If you're wondering why my hand is bandaged, just keep in mind that don't mess with bacon grease fires. You can really injure yourself. Took a couple hours to remove all of the nails from the entire cabinet. I did not end up using that item on the left. It was just I think like a carpeted pet ladder. I actually did finding a ivy bag hanging rack that had really strong wheels on the bottom. I ended up using those to put on the bottom of the project. At this point, I didn't really know what I was going to use the black leather for. I just knew I needed to extract it in as many solid pieces as possible, and then I would incorporate that into the build somehow in the future. These metal items are going to be set on each corner of the project as kind of an edge guard. The idea I settled on was to create a giant outdoor pirate chest that would essentially serve as a garden shed, but it'll have a unique door mechanism on top. If you stay tuned, I'll show you what it looks like. So the box sides are built. Now I'm taking the triangle hardwood pieces, laying them on the ground, and see if I can format or put together a single solid base. Of course, I've got to glue them together, but I had enough wood for that. Another reason I really like these types of projects is it just gives you a good feeling that there's 2 or 3 items destined for the landfill that I get to repurpose and recycle. Because this box is going to live right up against the wall in the backyard, I can't have the top lid open like a normal kind of a pirate chest top opening drawer where it pushes towards the back. So I'm actually going to create 2 separate doors that open left to right, split right down the middle. So you'll be able to see that here. Picked up a 48-inch piano hinge and just almost cut it in half, 1 for each side. It's almost if the curb creation gods had this project in mind for me, because when I extracted the full length of the black leather chairs, I got a 47-inch length out of it exactly, and that's exactly how the width size of those wooden inserts here are. So I got very lucky. Spinning it around like this for the very first time was a really cool feeling, although it made me feel like I was some kind of a magician on stage, spinning some kind of a coffin around for a magic trick. And now I get to put it to good use, cleaning up my backyard garden. I didn't have too much surplus left over from when I picked up off the curb, some scrap wood pieces. But all in all, I'm really happy with this project. I think it looks great in the backyard. It's like a pirate box / garden shed. Hope you like it. And if you don't mind, give a like and maybe a subscribe if you want to see some future projects like this. Thanks.
And yeah, you too. God bless your soul. God bless your soul. God bless your soul. I call it perfect timing. I'm not lazy, I'm not late. Call it perfect timing. I'm stressed, not in a rush. All expensive diamonds take time, you know that, right? Call it perfect timing.